Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? My name is Kamoy. I want to thank all of the new viewers that are clicking on this video and all of my subscribers. Welcome back. Can't wait for Mercury to go out of retrograde. I'm so tired of the stuttering and fumbling of my words. Anyway, little disclaimer before I jump into your reading, my wonderful Aquarius. I understand that my video will not resonate with everyone, and these videos are not for everyone, okay? So I do talk about spiritual topics here on this channel, and it is all about self-mastery, okay? It's not about you getting stuck in the zodiac patterns or the zodiac sign, but it's about you mastering this shit and being able to elevate past all of the signature patterns, okay? These videos are for my empath, my light workers, anyone on their spiritual journey who is seeking spiritual guidance, spiritual wisdom. If you're seeking encouragement, inspiration, motivation, messages from your guides, your angels, or your ancestors. If you just know that there's some shit going on and you can't quite put your finger on it, you may be able to find something here too. If you're into numerology and astrology and signs and symbols, you may be able to find something here also, okay? So we're doing the wonderful sign of Aquarius. Today, we're going to be doing your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay, just keep in mind that energy is fluid, so you want to take what you need and leave what you don't. This could be your energy or the energy that you're interacting with, okay? Thanking our angels, we're going to thank our guides, our ancestors, we're going to thank our higher self, our divine masculine and feminine energy. We're going to thank all of the energy that is in the universe to help guide, protect, inspire, motivate, encourage us, and give us the strength and the courage to move when it is time to take action. All right, let's get into this, Aquarius. What has been going on with this retrograde energy for you guys? So you have crown chakra activity going on. Okay, crown chakra activity rejection. Your crown chakra is all about you realizing that you have a direct connection with source. Okay, you don't need to go through nobody to speak to your guide, to your angels, to your higher self, to God, to Allah, whatever your spiritual walk is. You have a divine connection with source. Okay, you also have throat chakra work going on, expansion. Throat chakra is all about how you express yourself in this third dimensional realm, okay? And really, I'm beginning to think, and I'm going to research this a little bit more. Your throat chakra is not only how you express yourself on this dimension, but it could be also how you express yourself in other dimensions, okay? Especially if some of you speak light language, okay? That's a form of expression. Speaking in tongues, that's a form of expression, all right? So keep in mind, your throat chakra is all about how do you express yourself, okay? And we're dealing with this third dimensional realm, so we're going to talk about this energy. We are still in retrograde energy, okay? So we have a lot of planets in retrograde, but we're just going to specifically focus on Mercury in retrograde, okay? Mercury in retrograde deals with communication, okay? And as a matter of fact, if I am not mistaken, I think today is today is Moon Day. So today we're operating in the energy of the moon. I think tomorrow is Tuesday. And Tuesday, I believe, is Tuesday Mars signatures pattern. Okay, so Wednesday will be Mercury Day. Okay, so on Wednesday, you will be operating with the energy of Mercury. Okay, and because Mercury is in retrograde, there's some of you that may want to pay attention to what's going down on Wednesday, because there's a lot of Mercury energy in the atmosphere on Wednesday, so you can utilize that energy if you're doing any type of spell work or internal magic work. Okay, or magic work. You can definitely use that energy if you need any type of assistance from Mercury, but just keep in mind you're dealing with retrograde energy, so you really want to be clearing shit out, okay? That's going to be important. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so we know that you got crown chakra work and it's saying rejection. Rejection, you need to know, is your protection, okay? So in this deck, your rejection is all about your protection, and you have expansion. So not only do you want to expand I want to say not only do you want to expand your thinking, but you may also want to expand the way you express yourself, finding different ways to express yourself so you can actually get what you desire to experience, okay? Now, remember that energy, once again, is fluid, right? So you can be operating on the higher vibrational spectrum of energy today, and then tomorrow just some shit just knock you in your feet, and then you're operating at a lower vibrational energy, right? So your goal is to bring yourself into balance where you're in a state of peace, and understand that all things is working in synchronicity at all time, even though shit may look chaotic. Okay, all right, so we're going to clarify what you're being rejected from and protected from. Okay, what you need to expand your mind, maybe your heart, or express yourself towards. Okay, the first two cards are going to represent the overall energy that you may need to pay attention to. The second two cards are going to represent your right now energy, my wonderful Aquarius. And the final two cards are going to represent the outcome, or what you may need to pay attention to bring resolution, or maybe just the understanding that you may need. Okay? All right. Let's get into this. Let's cut these cards. I'm just lotioning my hands, and now they all greasy. I just ordered a new book from Amazon. I'm so excited. I don't even know where I sat it off. I will show it to you guys. I think the title of it is On Becoming an Alchemist. I can't remember the name of the author. And I don't know if I left it downstairs, because it's definitely not sitting next to me. Okay. But I downloaded like the preview version and on Kindle, and they only gave me like 3 pages, but just from 3 pages I'm hooked. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so you got 9 of Earth energy popping up on the board, aka the 9 of Pentacles energy, clarified by the 9 of Water, aka the 9 of Cups. So you got double 9s on the board. We're gonna pay attention to you actually got 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually got all 4 elements on the board. Okay, so we're going to pay attention to this. Okay, so when the 9 of Earth pops up, the 9 of Earth is about you getting into a place of gratitude. Okay, you need to understand that manifestation happens from the heart chakra, the throat chakra, as well as your third eye chakra, right? I like to call it the holy trinity of manifestation. So what you feel, what you speak, and what you think, and what you imagine with your third eye is what you birth into this realm. Okay, those are the vehicles. Now, with that being said, it's important for you to also understand that your heart chakra is going to trump whatever you're speaking into the atmosphere, or whatever you're imagining into the atmosphere. So how that works is, if you are speaking a thing, okay, let's say for example, okay, I want to be wealthy, or I am wealthy, right? So you're speaking that into from the ethers into this atmosphere, and you're imagining yourself in your third eye, walking through your house and all of that stuff. But if you in your heart chakra have a conflict with money, guess what? You are not going to get the wealth in which you seek. Okay, so your heart chakra is the true compass. Your heart chakra is the one that's going to trump all manifestation. So if you don't feel you're worthy of the thing in your heart, you're not going to get it. Okay, so you're going to have to make sure that you're doing work with your heart chakra also. This 9 of Earth energy helps you to tap into that by just getting in the place of gratitude. Okay, gratitude creates a vibration in your heart chakra. Okay, get in a place of gratitude, and I really want to say love. Okay, because gratitude is you can say an offspring of love. Okay, so get in a place where you're grateful. Okay, get in a place where you're pampering yourself, taking care of yourself. Okay, especially if you're on your spiritual work and you're an empath or a light worker, you're gonna have to start nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. This is all about spending time with yourself. And for those of you, especially if you're on the spiritual path and you have a gift and you have a talent, please know, if you're being edged and pushed to start that, know that that is going to be successful. Okay, just get in a place of gratitude with that. Then you got the 9 of Cups popping up on the board, aka the 9 of Water. in this deck. 9 means completion. Okay, so the number 9 vibrates on completion. When this 9 of water pops up in your life, it's all about your wish fulfilled, wish coming through. This is all about being comfortable. Okay, this is all about being happy. This is all about you being satisfied. Okay, this is all about all the heavy shit that you were worried and concerned about fading away. For some of you, this could be a new love entering your life, especially within this retrograde energy, because you, listen, if you've been doing your work, I know you've seen some shift within this retrograde energy. Even if you haven't been doing the work, I know you've seen some shift in this retrograde energy. Okay? So, with this 9 of earth and this 9 of air, is saying that you can reclaim your power back, my wonderful Aquarius, by really tapping into a place of gratitude, right? And operating from a place of wish fulfilled. Okay, operating from a place of things already working out the way that you desire them to work out. Okay, so we're gonna clarify this for you guys. We're gonna clarify the 9 of earth and the 9 of water, because it's asking you to get in a place of gratitude. You got the 2 of rainbow, aka the 2 of pentacles popping up, which is all about balance. So we're gonna take a look and see if that jumps out again. Okay. Clarify this 9 of earth energy. Oh, we got 2. Okay. You got the high priestess on the board. Okay, the high priestess is all about intuitive energy. The high priestess is all about you tapping into your subconscious mind and allowing really your guides and your angels and your ancestors to come forward. This is all about you being able to know that it's time for you to stop, pause, and listen to that inner voice. This is intuitive energy. Okay, very intuitive energy. Yep. Because you do have the 9 of fire on the board. Okay, fire energy is very intuitive energy also. So you got a lot of energy here saying that you need to pay attention to your intuition. Okay, the 9 of wands also represents you having courage. It also represents you being resilient. Okay, it also represents some of you, your faith could be tested right now. Maybe some of you are going through a rejection process. Maybe some of you just, had a transition from the job. Maybe some of you relationships are ending. Maybe for some of you, friendships have ended. Okay, partnerships have ended. And you may not have necessarily liked the way that it was done. But for some of you, I'm hearing it had to be done that way because you were too comfortable and you weren't going to move. Okay, so it's asking you to have courage and to pay attention to your intuition, because that's going to be important as you're moving through this energy. All right. Yep. Whatever this was, this could have been making you feel exhausted and always on the edge and really not being able to trust yourself. So whatever's going on here, whatever this is asking you to get in a place of gratitude and let go. Understand that your rejection is for your protection. Okay, yep. You got the 5 of swords popping up here, aka the 5 of air in this deck. Okay, when this energy pops up, this is all about conflict and energy. All right, so this is all about maybe, feeling like you've lost something. This is betrayal energy. Okay, so when I see this card, because in this card it says comparison. Okay, you're gonna have to use your intuition to see when you need to be more flexible like a bamboo. Okay, and bend with the wind. Okay, and when you need to be as strong as an oak tree and stand your fucking ground and don't move. Okay, so whatever this shit over here that's exhausting you and it's asking you to have courage on and be resilient and persevere through, because you may have felt you were being rejected, or maybe you're the one that's rejecting somebody. I don't know if you're cross watching, right? Maybe you're the one rejecting someone, and maybe, and if you're doing your work, it's really because of your protection. That person can't come to you to the next level. Okay. Now, if you're just the one doing the fuckery now, my wonderful Aquarius, just rejecting people because you sometimes like to isolate and protect yourself, right? It's saying, with this energy popping up on the board, you're going to have to see when you need to be flexible and open up and be a little bit more vulnerable, and when you need to be a little bit more strong like an oak tree. Use your intuition. You're going to have to use your intuition, okay? But just know, as you do that, right, especially dealing with the heart chakra work, as you deal with your emotions, know that everything that you want is coming in. Like, this rejection is really for your expansion. You can't take certain people, certain situations with you where you're going. Okay. You can't take certain people in certain situations with you where you're going. All right, so now you guys in your right now energy, you have the King of Fire popping up, which is intuitive energy by the clarified by the Knight of Fire, which is also intuitive energy. When the King of Fire pops up, this is all about you being able to be focused. And I hope that you guys were taking advantage of this retrograde energy that was really asking you, right, to pay attention to what was circling back in from the past that you may have needed to deal with. Okay, what was popping up in the past that you may have needed to deal with. Okay, with this King of Fire energy, right, it's saying it's time to focus. Okay, it's time to focus. Clearly communicate what you want. Okay, clearly communicate what you want intuitively. Okay, as you get these messages intuitively, you need to be able to clearly communicate what you want, not with aggression is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is not with aggression, but there are things that's popping up that you're going to have to clearly communicate what you want. Okay, because time, some things are time sensitive where you're going to have to make a decision and clearly speak for what you want. This is a time of focus for you, and things, you have to think things through. So you don't have to get out your feelings so you can get into your feelings, okay? You're going to definitely have to think some things through. You can clarify this King of Fire and this Knight of Fire. What do you want my wonderful Aquariuses to know that they have to focus on and communicate their truth? And what is going to demand their immediate attention? How does this demand their immediate attention? You got the High Priestess popping up twice, honey. Okay. She's popping up here as a medicine woman. Okay. This is intuitive power. This is knowing who you are. This is deep subconscious work here going on. Okay. So you got major changes happening. This is really like, if you're paying attention to your intuition, this is kind of like stepping into your truth, stepping into your truth, stepping into your higher self. Okay, communicating with your guides, communicating with your spirit. Just like, okay, if you can't find your car keys and you hear a little voice say, look on the kitchen counter, but you still decide to go check your pants pockets if you're a man, or you still decide to go check your pocketbooks, even though you clearly heard a little whisper that told you go check the kitchen counter. So you dump out all the stuff out of your pockets. You dump out all of the stuff out of your pocketbook only to realize the keys wasn't there. Then you finally decided that you can go ahead and listen to that little voice that said, go check on the kitchen counter. And guess what your keys are sitting at? Right on that kitchen counter. That's what you need to start paying attention to. Those little positive whispers, okay? Those little whispers, that is what you need to start paying attention to. Okay. High Priestess is here saying, honey, I'm here to guide you. Okay, I'm here to guide you in what moves you need to make. Okay, I'm here to guide you. Yeah, you may feel like you don't fit in, and some people not including you in some shit, but understand that is for your protection, because you're stepping into expansion. This could be spiritual expansion. This could be financial expansion. Okay, this could be just emotional expansion of being able to forgive and release and embrace love and compassion. Okay, I always have to give a side note about compassion. However, compassion doesn't always mean saying yes. Sometimes compassion is saying hell no and walking the hell away from a situation or from people. It don't mean being an enabler to other people, okay? You do have integration popping up here. Now, when integration pops up, integration is all about temperance, okay? Having patience, bringing things into balance, finding the purpose and the meaning, okay? Not of everybody else's shit, of your shit. Okay, figuring out who you are, figuring out what makes you tick, okay, figuring out what makes you angry. Why does this situation make me angry? Why does this person make me angry when they said XYZ? Figuring out who you are so you are no one's emotional puppet, okay? Then you can really start to create the experiences that you desire to experience, okay? So, for some of you, that may mean shutting off the news. For some of you, that may mean stop sharing your business with certain people. For some of you, that may mean, including chanting or, changing your meditation practices, okay? For some of you, or it may be bringing in meditation into your spirituality. For some of you, it's just really figuring out intuitively what works for you. Something is calling your focus. So it's saying pay attention intuitively to what is drawing in your focus. Okay, balance is needed in that area. It's just going to be different for some of you. Okay, we're going to take those because they wanted to drop out, so we're going to take them. I love this card. I call this card the fool. I mean the reset card. This is a fool card. Okay, it's a clown card in this deck, but this is a fool card. This is all about beginnings. This is all about spontaneity. Okay, this is all about you being able to step out on faith. All right. Yep. You got the 7 of water popping up here. Okay, aka the 7 of cups in this deck. Okay, when the 7 of water pops up, this is like excessive. So it's saying you're either, maybe there's some habits that you are not dealing with. There's some emotional habits that you're not dealing with. Okay, that's causing you to make choices in excessive ways. May it be like shopping, even when you don't really need shit, you know, gambling, sex addiction, you know, watching too much porno, I don't know, you know, whatever you're doing, you need to be mindful not to do it too excessively. This is why you're going to have to pay attention to your emotions, right? Pay attention to your emotions so you can deal with your feelings. That's what I'm hearing. Pay attention to your emotions so you can deal with your feelings, okay? Yep. You got the 3 of fire popping up. Fire energy is all about intuitive energy, okay? 3 of fire is like you're being prepared for something. In this deck, it's all about integrity, right? But this is also about expansion, being prepared, okay? For some of you, this could just be you stepping into your entrepreneurship role. For some of you, right, it's walking away from old shit so you can step into maybe that promotion that you weren't getting in that department, switching departments at a job, right? Just know that you're gonna have to have the intuitive foresight of how to move. You're gonna have to do that. Yep, you got the 4 of air popping up. Air energy represents your spiritual and your mental thinking. When the 4 of air pops up, this is all about you getting into a place of contemplation. So that's like what I'm hearing, that you're going to have to get into a place where you're able to see how everything that you've been through connects to this now moment, and how you can use the shit that you've been through in the past to make different choices here with the 7 of cups energy. But you're going to have to deal with shit emotionally. Okay, you got a lot of moons popping up on the board. Moons is all about your emotions, okay? When you master your emotions, then you work on mastering your thinking, okay? And you can work on them simultaneously, but you can't master your thinking and don't master your emotions, okay? Because you can think all positive all day, but still don't feel worthy of any of the positive shit, and then guess what's going to pop off? I'm just saying, okay? All right, so let's go into your final outcome of what you may need to know from to gain understanding. So you got the Queen of Water here, aka the Queen of Cups. So this is all about you being able to bring in emotional security, okay? And you cannot depend on another to get you emotionally secure. It don't work like that. You're gonna have to do your own work to gain your own emotional security, and sometimes you have to give yourself your own closure until someone circles back, and sometimes people may never circle back to give you the closure that you need. So with this Queen of Water energy, this is all about emotional security, okay? So this is all about being very empathetic, okay? And from an empath, you're gonna have to be mindful to pay attention to the energy vampires. That's the people that just want to call your phone and talk about shit when they're not trying to heal shit or do shit, okay? So pay attention to that, all right? For those of you, as you do this work, you can see that relationships around you are falling into a whole nother level because you are walking in your truth, okay? This is all about also you being able to trust your intuitions, okay? This is also about you being able to trust your intuition, all right? This is about you being able to take care of yourself, and then you can be able to take care of other people because you can't give to somebody else, but you don't have to give, okay? All right, then you got the Queen of Air popping up here, clarifying this energy. The Queen of Air is aka the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords energy is all about your spiritual and your mental thinking. When you see the Queen of Air pop up, honey, she is very clear on what she wants. She has clearly sat back and thought about it all. She is now ready to make a decision. Everything that don't serve her or is not for her higher good no more, she don't want it. Okay, so she fitting to let some shit go. Okay, and she's even able to laugh at herself here. Okay, she's very organized and very independent energy. Okay, so this is really standing in your own. Okay, now this energy can also be someone that's not dealing with their shit, so you bitchy and overly emotional and cold-hearted. Okay, so you could be dealing with that energy too, depending on, you know, the spectrum of the polarity of the energy that you're interacting with. Okay, now we're going to clarify this Queen of Water, which is saying balance is yours in your emotion. The Queen of Air is coming in saying not only in your emotions, but you also got balance in your mental and your spiritual mind. Okay, however, some of you, like I said, could be fucking with somebody that trying to mess your got you, you know, just got you in your head, replaying negative stuff and make you feel like you want an emotional roller coaster. All right, so clarify this Queen of Water energy and the Queen of Air. What do you want my wonderful Aquarius to know? Kind of feel like some of you, you're going to be gaining a lot of strength as you start standing in your truth. Yep. She wanted to pop out and I put her back in. This is the Empress. Okay. When the Empress pops out, she's all about growth and fertility, honey. She knows she's a creator. Okay. So she don't sleep on herself. Okay. She don't sleep on herself. See? She got the magic wand. And on this, you can actually see, I don't think you could see this in the camera, but it's an acorn. And if you're interested in mysticism and interested in signs and symbols, you can Google the spiritual meaning of the acorn, okay? So she has a wand with an acorn tip in her hand, surrounded by the stars, honey, sitting on her throne, baby, okay? So let's just say she know what she wants to create. She know who she is. She knows she's all about beauty, okay? And abundance, honey. All right? So she knows. She knows how to create. All right, so this is really you just stepping into your Empress power, creative power, abundant power. Okay, this is all about fertility and growth. Okay, yep, and followed by your Ace of Cups. Okay, so as you let whatever this go over here, understand that your Ace of Cups is coming in, compassion is coming in, love is coming in, creativity is coming in. Okay, just an overwhelming sense of really joyful emotions is coming in as you step into this power. I don't care if you're male or female. Okay, so if you're a male, what this may mean is that you need to tap more into your feminine energy. Okay, your right brain. Okay, if you are a female, this may be saying that you need to embrace or maybe let go, okay, and bring balance into your feminine and your masculine side, your left and your right brain. So you can't be too overly emotional, okay, and you can't be too logical. You have to find a really good balance, all right? And you can do that as you start operating and dealing with your emotions, okay, as well as paying attention to your mental and your spiritual thinking. So just a recap, know that everything is yours to have, that whatever situation you're in that makes you feel like you're being rejected, it's also for your protection because you're stepping into expansion. Maybe spiritual expansion, physical, you know, like a physical expansion, job, home, you know, new wardrobe, okay, or may it be expansion in your relationships. There's a new level happening, okay? Now, if you're not doing your work, please know that you have a lot of nines on the board. Nines represent completion of cycles. So if you're not doing your work, you will repeat the same damn cycle again, okay? Different phrases, but the same energetic pattern with the same lessons that you need to get. Another cycle. So do the work, okay? Do the work. Pay attention to your intuition. That's going to be very important, okay? So, like I said, if you hear your spirit guys saying, look in the kitchen counter for your keys, don't dump out your pocketbook. Go check the kitchen counter first, okay? If you hear this says switch to this channel or drive down this street, you know, go into this store, intuitively, that positive nudge. Just pay attention to your intuition. That's going to be very important for you, my wonderful Aquarius. So Get a grip of your feelings. Know that everything is yours to have. Whatever is exhausting you, you can put it down. Whatever is exhausting you, you can put it down. All right. Okay, my wonderful Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. I know retrograde energy is a lot of energy, so there could be a lot of freaking shakeups and chaotic shit going on, not just for you, but maybe the people around you. But if you are tapping into your forecast, you can kind of divert a lot of this shit, and you can also know when the wave comes how to hold on, you know, and stay in your own boat and not get overthrown by all of this emotional wave that's going on. Okay, I love you guys much. Make sure that you check out the description box because I have made some changes. I will no longer be doing 11/11 readings after August 1st. Okay, guys, you can also find my girl Kim Warner's information in the description box. Okay, she does natal charts. That's a really good way to figure out who you are, why you're here, what you're here to be doing. Okay, so check that out. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and also you can find the information on how you can win a free reading. So check out the information in the description box, and I will see you guys next week sometime. All right, be kind to yourself, drink plenty of water, and love yourself. Okay, show nobody know you better than you know yourself. Okay, so you can't give what you don't have. Okay, so can't give love if you're not giving love to yourself. All right, okay, guys, bye. I'll see you next week.